Hello. Today I want to discuss family relationships and responsibilities within the family unit. Today, most of my sources are going to come from the family, a proclamation to the world from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. First off, I would like to talk about the role of the father in the family. According to the family, a proclamation to the world from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it says, quote, by divine design, fathers are to preside over their family in love and righteousness, and are responsible to provide the necessities of life and protection for their families. Close quote. What does this mean? Well, to preside over the family means to watch over, give direction when needed, such as to children when they misbehave, or you want to teach them something. This does not mean to be abusive to your children or be abusive to your spouse. And if this does happen, don't do it. And it says, responsible to provide the necessities of life and protection for their family. What means the necessities of life? It means the man typically has a responsibility to have a job, maintain the job, maintain the income, and provide that money so the family can be successful and having the necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, etc. And what does protection mean? It means to protect the family. It means defend your family when needed. And be the one that steps in when your family is under attack. Number two, we're going to talk about the role of the mother. According to the family, a proclamation to the world from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it says, quote, mothers are primarily responsible for the nurture of their children, close quote. Most people in today's society will think that's arcane, that's sexist, that's bigotness. In a traditional sense, the role of mother is to stay home and nurture their children because women has that fact about them that they're more nurturing than men are. This is where we come into the role of both the mother and the father. It says, according to the family, a proclamation to the world from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it says, quote, in these sacred responsibilities, mothers and fathers are obligated to help one another as equal partners. Disability, death, or other circumstances may necessitate individual adaptation, close quote. This means that in certain circumstances, it is okay for in this sense, it's okay for a mother or a woman to get a job and help out with the income so it can have a dual income home. In case of divorce, again, on both sides, it's for a man, a single father, raising kids, it's you gotta nurture on top of everything else. And as a single mother, it's nurturing on top of protecting, presiding over the home, and provide the necessities of life. In the role of the children, just to learn from your parents. A mother can teach a child so much, and a father can teach a child so much. If you have both, they can learn a lot. So when they're on their own, that child can pass the knowledge on to their children when they have. Now the role of the elder, grandparent, extended family, and so forth. The proclamation states, quote, Extended families should lend support when needed, close quote. This means, basically, don't bail out your kids if they don't need it. Only help them out when absolutely necessary, meaning they cannot do it on their own. They first have to try to do it on their own. If they can't, that's when you step in and lend support. In my faith, grandparents take this to the extreme. If their child is not an active member of the church, they literally will take their grandkids to church, because they take this to the point of, oh, if my kids aren't active members of the church, I have to take the responsibility and bring my grandkids to church. No, it doesn't. If your kids aren't active, you don't have to step in and parent your grandkids. You step in when needed. It does not specify grandparents must take their kids to church if their kids aren't going to take them. No, it doesn't mean that. It only means when needed. Say your grandparent, say that. Say you're a grandparent. Your kids need a break from their kids. You take the kids, you take the grandkids, your daughter, son, or whomever, and their significant other has their break. Then you filled the grandkids with sugar, you throw them back to their parents. Done. I hope you have learned something here today. Thank you, and good night, or good day.